Hello Scorpio, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is a love reading focusing on the second half of August, so from August 16th through the 31st. It is a general reading after all, and so it's not going to resonate with every Scorpio out there. So please do take from it what makes sense for your life, for your situation, for your relationship, and release the rest. If you are interested in a private reading from me, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I'll also have a list of all of the card decks that I typically use for my readings. All right, Scorpio, so let's get started. I wanted to grab a couple of focus messages for this reading from the Barbieri Zodiac Oracle. It has signs, of course, zodiac signs, as well as planetary energies and elements. So let's take a look and see what needs to come through here for the second half of the month. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio. We do have Mars coming through here. So with Mars coming through in this reading, that is the god of war, powerful drives. It's tapping into competitiveness and assertiveness, aggression, issues regarding one's courage and confidence, what it is that we're passionate about, where our strengths lie. So let's see how that taps into the energy of this reading for you, Scorpio, okay? All right, let's take a look and see what else. Let's grab one more focus. That's too many. One more focus card for Scorpio, please, angels. Oh, we have Cancer face up here. Okay, so for some of you, you are connecting with a Cancer or thinking about a Cancer for this reading. All right, guys, so starting off with the signs from Spirit Love Oracle. This is a deck that I typically pull towards the end of my readings, but I feel guided for the second half of August to start a reading with this deck. So let's take a look and see how it is going to present itself for the second half of August for you, Scorpio. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please bring it forward. What do we need to be made aware of at this time? For Scorpio, please. Okay, you're clinging onto something or someone, Scorpio. So let's see what else we need to grab here. For some of you, it might be a Cancer. We do have belt and punish. So when that card comes through, perhaps either you, Scorpio, or the person that you're thinking about for this reading is punishing themselves for either not taking action or doing the wrong thing. This is coming through with a level of regret over an action that's been taken in a situation or a relationship. So let's see what else needs to come through. But there is someone coming forward that is still clinging onto hope, clinging onto a connection, a relationship, and perhaps by doing that, you're actually punishing yourself in some way, shape, or form, and that's stopping you from claiming a better direction, a better future for yourself. Yeah, this is coming through with circles and completion. Something needs to come to completion, but when we are clinging onto something, that's preventing that completion from happening. Orbs of light, spirit realm. This is tapping into spiritual energies. Perhaps for me, sometimes when we take pictures and we'll see orbs in the photo, that used to actually creep me out, but it was brought to my attention that it could actually be spirit that is protecting us, spirit watching out for us and protecting us. So if that happens to be resonating with you, certainly tapping into that energy. And it could also be tapping into somebody that you feel spiritually connected to. That person may have passed on for some of you, and it's somebody that you feel spiritually connected to. Whether that is a soulmate, a twin flame connection, whatever the case may be. It could also be a relative or a loved one that is no longer with you, but they are still coming through somehow, spiritually tapping into your energies. Perhaps you feel them, especially during times that are challenging for you in regard to a relationship. This is coming through that a completion, a cycle is being prevented from coming into its final phase, like its final completion, because you're clinging onto some aspect of it that's just not allowing you to head forward. I'm feeling somewhat of stagnant energy here, because when we're clinging to something, it's like you're holding on tight to something that wants to be released or let go of. You're clinging on for dear life, holding on for dear life. That is the energy that I tap into there. We've got 444 coming through here. Your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. So that's actually a beautiful card there. That's a really, really nice message coming forward for you, Scorpio. All right, guys, so let's add to this with some psychic tarot for this second half of August reading, and let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. For Scorpio, please, angels and spirit guides. And again, for some of you guys, you might be thinking of a Cancer, or that person may have Cancer in their chart. So let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. What are you clinging to? Who are you clinging to? We do have the Three of Cups coming forward here. For some of you, you are clinging onto a third-party situation, or somebody is clinging onto you, not wanting to let you go, possibly. That could be reversed, or it's you that's not wanting to let someone go. And that's what's preventing this completion from happening. It's almost like you know what you have to do, but perhaps you're not doing it, especially if you feel very connected to this person, even though it is part of a third-party situation. We do have the Six of Swords, however, coming forward here, moving on. So that's actually a good thing. You know, with the Six of Swords, that is a transition that's happening here. Leaving something behind, leaving someone behind, and finally moving on. So that's a good thing. That is the opposite energy of this clinging card, where, you know, you're just holding on, not wanting to let go. But eventually, I do feel that part of the journey that's going to bring you into completion, Scorpio, is letting go of a third-party situation and moving on to what you are meant to have in your life. What else do we need to know for Scorpio, please? Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know? Seven of Swords, deception and envy. So with that third-party energy coming forward from that Three of Cups, I'm feeling that there was deception here that was going on in your relationship. And perhaps whoever started this third party, you know, they're looking into your relationship with somebody else, and they're being very envious of what you have with another person. But it is coming through here that you are deciding to move on, or will eventually decide to move on out of that darkness towards the light, because that is part of the energy of that Six of Swords. You know, there's that darker side, the shadows, and then this person is walking towards the light. And I do feel whoever is resonating with that is getting ready to take that first step to be able to get things moving in that direction. What else, please, for Scorpio? Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know for Scorpio, please? Wow, lots of swords energy. Four of Swords. Rest and rejuvenate. I want to grab one more. So part of this moving on energy, eventually, you know, you're wanting to take a break from the challenges that you've been dealing with in a situation, in a relationship, it's exhausting, and you really do need to rejuvenate your spirit, your mind, your heart, your soul. It hasn't been easy dealing with this third-party situation. It's been very challenging. We do have prosperity. Begins with that Ace of Pentacles, so that's a really nice card coming forward there. And it is tapping into earth energy for some of you. So you might be thinking about a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. But this is a new beginning. This is a fresh start with somebody. It's prosperity. It's a new venture, starting over, turning over a new leaf, you know. And it's wonderful because we do have that 444 card coming through here. You know, your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. And this is what your future has for you. A new beginning, especially in regard to your finances. Prosperity is coming in for you by way of abundance. But in regard to a relationship, certainly a new beginning is coming through here. Finally, manifestation of something good in your life. In all areas, in your relationships, your love life, your personal relationships, your career, your job matters, your money matters. It's all going to culminate in this beautiful card that's coming here to offer you a new beginning in that area. So let go of what needs to be released. Don't cling on to a person, a situation that needs to be let go of in your life, Scorpio. It's time. You know, allow things to come to completion so that you can move on to the next phase, the next chapter that wants to come in for you. All right, so let's add to this with some romance angels. So angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for me for Scorpio. What other messages would we benefit from at this time? So in love and romance, what needs to come through here for Scorpio, can't speak, for the second half of August? Second half of August, love and romance. For Scorpio, please, angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward. Codependency coming through here. Some of you guys are dealing with addictions that are affecting your relationship. Addictions come in many forms. It could be alcohol. It could be drugs. It could be sex. It could be something as simple as someone who's addicted to being a workaholic or shopping too much, or this could also be obsession with a person. So whoever is tapping into the energies of that codependency, it's coming through here. And it's time to release that and let it go. Don't cling on to this element of being codependent towards anything or anyone. And that could also certainly be tapping into the person that you might be thinking about for this reading. And again, it could be a Cancer. For some of you, it could be an earth sign. Wow. Let's see, one more card here. One more card, please, for Scorpio. What else do we need to know? Love and romance. You're calling in your soulmate. There's someone out there, Scorpio, that you feel is your soulmate. You are in separation from this person. You miss them. You still think about them. You have a lot of love for this individual. Perhaps part of moving on is going to allow this person to come into your life, or perhaps by releasing yourself from a third-party situation that will allow you to welcome in and spend more time focusing on a relationship that is of soulmate quality. Look at the card beneath that, is very soon. So there's a decision that needs to be made here. Clearly decide on what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. So there is action that is needed here from you, Scorpio. And with the manifestation energy coming from that Ace of Pentacles, and we do have the 444 card coming through here. If you happen to be seeing this number a lot, it's coming through recognizing that you've been working very hard at certain aspects of your life, and you will be rewarded for that. Creating blessed foundations for the future. That is what's indicated by that card. I want to grab some twin flame messages from the Volume 2 deck by Mystic Moon. You don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck, but I'd like to tap into some words and feelings, thoughts and emotions that whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, they might want to express to you, or it could also be your own energy, Scorpio, that comes through here. So take it for however way it resonates for you. Who needs to speak up here, angels and spirit guides? Please bring it forward for me. Who needs to speak up here? Please bring it forward for me. Who needs to speak up? Is it Scorpio? Is it someone that Scorpio is thinking about? There's somebody here that needs to voice what is truly in their heart. I'm afraid to take that next step right now. This could be your own energy, Scorpio, or of course it could be the person that you're thinking about for this reading. That clinging energy, afraid to take that first step, afraid to bring things into completion. Especially also those of you who might be dealing with somebody who has codependent issues. Especially alcoholism is what I'm tapping into there. That first step is so fitting in regard to that codependency card. That 12-step program that some of you guys might be familiar with. I do feel that that is an issue that is being dealt with for some of you. Look at this bottom of the deck card. You are never far from my mind. This person still thinks about you. Perhaps you think about them constantly as well, Scorpio. So it depends on who is resonating with these messages. It could be the third party. It could be you, Scorpio, or it could be this person that you are calling into your life whom you perceive to be your soulmate. Somebody that's constantly thinking about you. Look at the card after that. Karma is a bitch. I finally got mine. Could be the person that created a third-party situation. Getting what is finally coming to them by way of karma. That's coming through here. All right, guys, so let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle messages. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio. Let's grab the bottom card here. What do we have? Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. This could be your soulmate's energies that are coming through here, Scorpio. This could also be your vibrations coming through to express this to somebody that you really love and care about, that you are in separation from. The other message, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So that's a very telling message for my Scorpios, letting you know that you have to follow your heart and do what feels right for you. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some healing messages for you. So healing messages, please, for Scorpio for the second half of August. Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward. Please bring it forward for me. What needs to come through at this time? And let me grab this bottom card. Study. Interesting. So some of you may be in school, or you're thinking about furthering your education or learning something new where studying is involved. It is coming forward to clarify that you're on the right path in regard to that. We also have signs coming through. Pay attention to what's going on around you, Scorpio. There are certain signs that are presenting itself to you or trying to grasp your attention in order for you to figure out the next step for yourself in regard to a situation or in regard to a relationship that you are pondering for this reading. All right, guys. So let's add to this with some guardian angel messages, and then we'll pull some final thoughts from the Work Your Light Oracle card deck. That's too many, but I will grab that one face up. And the bottom card here. All right. We have opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. That is such a fitting and awesome message coming through here for Scorpio. And you also ended up getting eternity. This particular card reads, gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are in essence a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. And if anyone has ever stopped you from growing in your own life, you know, some of you guys who might be involved in a toxic relationship where somebody is preventing you from following your goals and dreams, that is certainly tapping into the energies of this card. Don't ever let anybody dim your light. Okay, Scorpio? All right, guys, so let's close out your reading with some final thoughts from the Work Your Light Oracle card deck. It's still a new card deck for me, so I'm going to have to refer to the book for the full description of what's happening, but I do love the messages that come through. So let's take a look and see what final thoughts come through from this deck. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. Bring it forward for the second half of August. What messages would we benefit from at this time? I'm going to grab this top one right here. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Interesting. And it's so fitting how we do have the study card coming through here. You know, if you've been training for a particular skill or craft or wanting to evolve your skills in a particular career option, you know, this is coming through to let you know that perhaps you're ready. You know, you've been training for this for lifetimes. So this is going beyond just this lifetime here. All right, let's take a look and see what this particular card is telling us. All right, the Age of Light. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There is no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this: you've been training for this for lifetimes. You're way more than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is 1,000,000 times more intricate than that. If you put together all of the fingerprints of all of the people you have been, you would not even get close to fathoming how much of a unique masterpiece you are. You came in with a clear soul plan. You came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is the part of you that longs to be seen. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward, that is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forth, be seen, and rise. This is your time, Scorpio. Wow. Step out of that darkness and move towards the light. That is part of what you need to do to move on, to get away from what is challenging you, not only in relationships, but other parts of your life that are challenging you. My goodness, that's pretty insightful for you, Scorpio. You know, wow. So be seen. It is your time. Fantastic. All right, guys. So I'm going to leave this reading right here. I hope that if you were able to resonate with it, I do hope that it offered you the guidance and clarity that you've been needing at this time. If you are interested in a personal private reading from me, all of that info is down below in the description box, and I'll be back real soon, guys, with more readings. Thank you so very much for being here. I can't even speak today, and I will see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.